Hello, guys. This is going to be for our Bible lesson this week. We were talking about faith, okay? If we recall from previous video, faith is really believing in God and believing that God is going to do what he says he's going to do. If you look at lesson 24 in your Building Life Castle, we start on page 101. I believe that we should have all completed this. And something that will be on our quiz that I will post up for you are the 6 areas in which we need to trust God the most. Okay. Those 6 areas are listed on page 101, and I hope that you all have them. Clothes, possessions, self, needs, future, and our friends. So we need to trust God in what he said he's going to do. And he's going to provide all of these things for us. Okay. So remember that: clothes, possessions, self, needs, future, and our friends. If you turn over to page 102, you see that same list, right? Where it says area first. We have the same things: self, clothes, needs, possessions, friends, and your future. Then it has you attach all of the verses to the correct areas in which we need to trust God. We need to know how God wants us to think about those areas. And what is your responsibility? Because we have to remember that even though God is going to give us or provide for us the things that we need, if only we have faith, we also have a responsibility. A responsibility to trust him and to not neglect our responsibilities. So we have things that we need to do. We can't neglect those responsibilities, right? And God is going to continue to provide these 6 areas for us. So I just gave you a couple of your quiz answers. Okay, so you first need to know the 6 areas in which you need to trust God. And what must you never neglect? Your responsibilities. Okay, so if you continue on page 102, it talks about George Mueller, who was a man of faith. It's a really, really good story. It talks about a man who lived in England. And even though he didn't look strong physically, he was strong in faith. And he really, really wanted to start an orphanage. And he did just that. He set out to do it. And with faith in God, he was able to create something bigger than himself. Okay, or even that he could imagine. And that's sometimes how things go for us in life. Okay, we have to continue to believe in things, and sometimes things just happen and we can't believe them. But God is in control of all of those things, and he makes things happen. And sometimes he does unbelievable things. Okay, you just have to have faith. So today, you should be reading The Man of Faith. We should have page 102 filled out. And you can also go ahead, if you would like, okay, to page 103. And I'll just pop on here tomorrow briefly to go over that a little bit with you. But I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day, praying for each and every one of you, miss each and every one of you. And I will see you soon in the meeting room. Bye-bye.